Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Eileen. So I have another design team project to share with you. I'm a guest designer for Erica, who is scrapdivadesigns.com. She is also scrapdiva.29 on Instagram and scrapdiva29 on YouTube. And you want to follow this Scrap Diva Designs hashtag. You can follow that on YouTube and Instagram to see what all the other designers and guest designers have been creating with her beautiful dies. So today I'm featuring the Viewmaster or Viewfinder, whichever way you remember it. That is what I'm going to show you today. I use the heart and the cupcake. The heart is not part of the design team package that I received. I purchased the heart separately previously to receiving the cupcake, and the viewfinder is also a purchase I made. So this is the only one that's a part of the design team package, but so much fun. I still have to cut out these little dies right here. These go on around the rings here and around the cupcake. This is what that goes, just like that. I still have to cut that out, but I'm not going to cut that out on this video because I need so many of them and I will show you why. So I'm going to move this out of the way. So this piece I would have assumed to cut acetate with to make my shaker piece. And so I went ahead and did that, and you can see the slight difference. There's a slight difference to it. So the inner edge here is the cutting piece, and on this other one, the outer edge is a cutting piece. So eventually, if you wanted to layer them, you could. But yeah, I'll show you what I did with that. And then this is for your eyes, or where your eyes, you know, the light will come in on the Viewmaster. And this is a Memory Dex die, but I'll show you what we did. And this is the little handle that you cut out. Whoops. That you cut out in the Viewmaster. You click it and the wheel should rotate. So let me show you what I created. First, I'm going to show you my sample. So this is my sample that I put together, and yeah, it's all like purple, gray, and blue because those were the pieces of cardstock that I had nearby. And this one does not come out. This just rotates. I put a brad through this one. And yeah, so this stays in there, but you could still rotate it. And there's the little cupcake outline that I'm talking about. So those teeny tiny dies right here, it cuts the cupcake out and then you put it in the opening. It looks super cute. This is a Coco and Reno die, but I just wanted to put it on there. And then here are the viewfinder, where your eyes are. And yes, it is a Memory Dex card. So let me show you what I did outside of that. Here is a box, a Memory Dex box, which I am going to attach a handle here. And what we're going to do, I cut out my my wheels. Here are the stacks of hearts. I got them in, I got 5 of them in the hearts, and then 5 in the cupcake. And now you can see where the outline will come into play because the embossed part of the cupcake, it hardly shows. But once you put that layering piece on top right there, it will really stand out. Okay. And now I used foam to like sturdy it up, make it a little thicker, and also just give it some body, you know. What I will do, let me grab it because I didn't get it out. I've got my binder rings here, and I'm going to connect all of these, and this is going to be my, like a mini album. And I will put the little cupcakes, like I said, later. So what I'm going to do actually is going to alternate the colors. Oh, I cannot do that. Let me see, guys. Because the heart and the cupcake don't exactly line up. They will not stay lined. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, it will. Oh, okay, whatever. We're going to feed it through our binder ring. And what will become our mini album is the center of our wheel. And I thought this would be a fun little mini album, or whatever you want to add to it. You can make it a little tag flip, whatever floats your boat. But look at that. So all of them will go onto our binder ring. And then this will go into my little box that I created. And the measurements that I used for our box here, I used a 3-inch strip of cardstock. You cut it 3 inches by 9 3/4 of an inch. And then, you know what? Let me just make it with you, okay? Let me just do that so that you guys can see. Really easy how to make a box. So first, let me put this out of the way so they don't get lost. Grab a little cardstock. I'm just going to grab a scrap piece here. So we want 3 inches by 9 3/4 of an inch. So I'm going to go right here, 3 inches. Okay. Put that there. And then we want 9 3/4. So 9 1/2 3/4 right there. Okay. Now I'm going to take this. I'll show you. It's really easy to make a box. Okay. Let me get my score tool. Where did it go? And I score on the 3-inch side. You want to score at the 1/2 inch mark all the way down. Okay. And then we're going to rotate. And we're going to score again at the 1/2 inch. Okay. So now we have a 2-inch gusset or base, right? We're going to rotate it to the 9 3/4 inch side. And our first score mark is going to be at 3/4 of an inch. And then, what was it? 3 inch? I can't remember. 3 inches. And we're going to rotate that. And we're going to do it again, 3/4 of an inch. And then at the 3-inch mark. Okay. So from this mark and this mark in the middle, that is going to measure 3 3/4 of an inch. I can't really get it in there because it's not creased. So now we want to do our folding. So I scored on this on the top side, right? So I want to fold away from me. That way our paper does not crack. It doesn't crack so bad. And especially if your paper is old or your cardstock is old. Let me get my bone folder. Okay. All right. And we're going to fold these. Crease them down real good. And open them up. And now our side seam, we're folding it down. We'll fold it all down and crease that. Remember, fold away, fold away. When you crease on top, fold away from you. Okay, and crease that down. So now we're going to take our first score mark, fold that down, and scissors. This is our reinforcement flap that we've learned from Christian. We're just going to cut a notch out on both sides, flip it over and just cut that out. And then we're going to cut a little bit off that that 1/2 inch mark or 3/4 inch mark. And then you're going to glue that down. Okay, so hold on. All right, I'm going to glue this down. I'm just going to use hot glue for time. All right, and then we're going to fold our next score mark, and we're going to cut the little notch out again from our score mark off to the edge. Just cut a little notch, flip it over, and do the same thing. And then we're going to repeat that on the other side. So flip it over at the first score mark and cut a little notch out. And this will help us build our box, okay? And then the last flap, fold it down, cut off our notch. Doesn't even matter, it's going to help us. And then we're going to cut that right there. I hope you guys can see that. We're just cutting a little notch off the top right there. And we're going to glue this flap right down. Okay, just like that. Be careful, hot glue, hot glue. And then we're going to take all of this and throw it away. Throw it away. So if I had my cutout, this is what I would do. Take this the back side or the inside, and I would glue this flap right here. You line it up, and you're trying not to pass the line on your the holes right here. So we just want to barely line it right up, and this will help us keep it nice and straight and even. And just center it as best as you can. Glue that, and then we're going to glue this flap right up to right where the little handle is. So it glues right up to the edge. You see that very teeny tiny gap there. And then we'll go to the other side and we do the same thing right up to the edge. We don't want to get too far, but just barely right to the edge right there. And then you take your second set of the viewfinder, and then you line it up to the back. So we're going to glue the bottom first. We do the same order so that things get lined up nice and straight, and you line that up, and then once you get that glued, these two pieces will get glued on the side pieces, and then you have your beautiful box. You see how they're all lined up in there? It's all lined up very nice and even, and the holes, and it stands up straight, no wobbling. And I just used hot glue. Okay, and so now I wanted to add a shaker, and I cut several layers of my foam. This is the Michaels Creatology foam, and it's very thin. Gosh, I don't even know the measurement of how thin that is, but you can layer them. So I used 3 layers on that, and I have a mix that I want to use, and this is from Louisa, who is My Crafty Boutique Co. And I'm going to add her shaker bits in here. You don't even need a lot, guys. You really don't. You barely put anything in there if you really wanted to shake around. So let me grab some of that blue. There's a lot of blue. I can make a mix, but I'm just using what's on my table. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay. I said not a lot, but gee whiz. You know, your girl just can't control herself. Look at you. Ah. Okay. Get some of this and put it over here. She has some pieces in here that are like seed beads or gems or something to that nature. You can see some in here right there at the edge. I want to grab some of that and put it on the other side too. They're like miniature little beads. That's all I can say about that. All right. And then I have my layer. I cut another layer of the rectangle with the eyes cut out. Another piece of this with some hollow paper. And I put some acetate on here. And now I want to tell you that the piece that I showed you that you could cut out for the acetate, this one, it does not fit the viewfinder. So you have to just glue it down and then trim off the little excess. It's not hard to do. And now I'm going to attach my cover, which is super cute. I just want to make sure it's nice and clean. And then I'm going to use my Barely Arts glue. And I found that this sticks better than the other glues, like the diamond, whatever. I don't know what the other glue is called. This sticks better acetate to the foam. And I've tried so many glues. Hot glue comes off. It separates after a time. This one stays on. So it's weird. All right. So now I'm just going to layer this right on top and give it a nice press. Isn't that pretty? Holographics. Hello, 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 hello. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. And I just want to make sure that it makes contact with the foam. It's lined up nice and straight. And we get this covered and don't touch it after we've stuck it down. Okay, and then we'll just leave it to the side to dry. We can work on the flip part here. And then we can embellishment. We can put embellishments. Gosh, I don't know why I shook that, but don't shake it. Do not shake it. All right, so now let's go. Come on, glue pin. It's time to get some new glue. I want to show you all the cut parts that came out of the hearts and the cupcakes. Look at all of this yumminess now. So I cut them out of foam and I cut them out of paper, so you can imagine how many little itty bitty pieces that are in here. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it just yet, but I'm going to think about that. And for now, I'm going to work with this. I wish that the cupcake bottoms were ready to go. But I thought this would be so cute. Wouldn't it be like such an adorable thing to see? I don't know if I need this gigantic clip. Just thinking out loud, people. Just thinking out loud. Maybe this smaller ring. And then it'll be easy to look at, you know, if you put photos on here. There's photos on this and it'll be super cute. Let me get this out. Don't need it. And I got all the little notches. There's a little double notch there that you can line up so they could at least, you know, sit right. Can't get right. Okay. Okay. I like to turn that to the back, the little nub. Get it out of the way. All right. Let's figure out what we want to do with you. So yeah, let's see. I don't know where my embellishments are. Where are you? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to pull some stuff from my stash and use that to decorate our little mini album. So I have some flowers here that's already cut and ready to go. I also have some stickers, some birthday stickers, and this little hello. It's a tag. It's a Jolie's Boutique. This is from Tuesday morning, and I have not used it, so might as well use it. Where's my scissors? Okay. Cut them all off, and let's go. It's time to use it. Use it or lose it. Right? So this would be very cute right there. Except gonna have to peel away some of this card. Yeah, it's gonna have to come off. Don't be afraid, guys. Just use it. I mean, otherwise it'll never get used. So that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna take that and put it right there. Look at that. That's gorgeous. And I'm going to add some glue right where they had the glue, this foam tape. Oops. Gonna add that there. Look at that. That's done. Done deal. Just holding it down. And then we can add a little bit of flowers or something. Right? It's too much. Is it too much? It's never enough. And then on our back side, you could also add cardstock or whatever to embellish it. Let's just keep going. Actually, I want to cut this off. Cut this off. Flip this back over. And just cut the... Just be brave. Cut them up. Add it to whatever it is you're creating. You know? There's no wrong way. So I'm going to add that on here. Just pull some of the flowers up. And you could still read it. Isn't that cute? I love that. Already done. So, I mean, you could actually see where I'm going with this. I'm just going to go and stick these on. This is acetate. Oh, that's pretty. You could leave room for photos on the top surface here, or you can add it to the back or whatever. I think I want to pull this off. Sheesh. Yep. Use it or lose it. Use it or lose it. We don't have to decorate every page, but this will be so cute. Don't you think? And then we can add a photo. Just add a little photo right there. I'm just going to turn this over and add this next one. And just pull it off. Just pull it off. There you go. And we can do the same with this one. And you can also come back and add more if you feel like it. And what's on this feels like faux leather. The leaf on here, it feels like faux leather. And there's a fabric flower right there with the purple gemmy. Pretty, just like that. We already got 2 pages done. Let's put it this way. I'm gonna keep the acetate because we can use that. Now this is a tuck, like a tucked envelope, like a gift card envelope. Look at that, how cute! But it's not being used. Oh, so lovely. So why not use it? Use it or lose it. That's all I'm gonna tell myself. This one's up on foam. Get that extra paper off. It's oh so lovely. Yes, girl. Love it. And just add it wherever you want. And if you're afraid it's going to get, to the back, it's okay. Don't worry. It's just paper. You can keep this and die cut some flowers or something. The next thing I want to do is grab these flowers off of here. They are lovely. Lovely. They feel like resin and faux leather. Again, not bad. Cute. Okay. Whoops. So I'll make a little flower arrangement. I could have taken this and added to a junk journal. It's never too late. You just add it wherever you want. Does not hurt anything. And that's also why I wanted to wait on the hold off on putting the little cupcake outline and the heart outlines, because I wanted to put a little bit of decorating on here. Should be quick. Be quick. There we go. I have to whisper like that because I don't know. Hot glue. Add it. Stick it down. That's another reason why I put the gusset so fat or so wide, because I wanted to add some stuff on here. Make it chunky. Make it chunky. Okay. Look at that. And we can stick a photo in the middle. Put it in the middle. Look at that. We already got 5. Look at that. So now these, let's see. What else can we do? What else can we do? I don't want these flowers. They're too thick. But these are pretty. Does not matter. Does not matter. Does it matter? Yes, it matters. I think that's cute. You can put it to the side. I just don't have any greenery. Nope. Extra chunky. And what you don't like, you can always pull it off. Doesn't even matter. All right. I want to add this one, but I don't know where. Nope. He's going to go. I'm just going to use these 2. such gorgeous flowers that have been gifted to me by so many friends. And I think this flower came from, or these flowers probably came from Tea Time Dolls. I love them. So much work went into those flowers. Okay, you don't want to overdo it. Or maybe you do. Who knows? Okay, now the birthday doesn't seem so crazy. Some music notes. That's cute. You guys, these stickers are so old. They're going to come off anyway. It's okay. Look at that. They're not even sticky anymore. Okay, next. I hope this still fits in my box. I'm going to rearrange those pages too because a lot of the thickness is on the first page. Gosh, you guys, these might not stick. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that now for now. It seems really thick, and I think my viewfinder is dry. Oh yeah, it's thick. And just imagine putting the photos in that. But this is what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna come back in a second video showing it decorated and the album is complete and all that stuff. So I think this is it for this video. It's been long enough. So I'll talk to you all on the next one. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.